Hello and welcome back to another episode of Physics Partner. In our last 6 episodes, we discovered that the tiny bits of our universe, like electrons and light, have a secret double life. They can be both a particle and a wave. But if that idea stretches your mind, get ready for the next one. Today we are going to explore a concept that is the very heartbeat of the quantum world, the quantum harmonic oscillator. Now that sounds like a complicated mouthful, but I promise you the core idea is something you already know intimately. Let's break it down. First, what is harmonic oscillator? In our big classical world, it's anything that swings or bounces back and forth rhythmically. Think of a child on a swing, gently moving back and forth, or a weight hanging from a spring, bouncing up and down, or even the string of a guitar vibrating to create a musical note. These are all classical harmonic oscillators. They can have any amount of energy. You can give the child on a swing a tiny push or a giant push and they will swing with that energy. This is how we intuitively think the world works. But in the quantum world, the rules are different. Everything is quantized. Quantized is a fancy word that simply means coming in specific, separate chunks. Imagine if that child on a swing could not swing at just any height. What if they could only be at one of the specific fixed levels? Level 1, toes just off the ground. Level 2, swinging knee high. Level 3, swinging waist high, and so on. They could never be at a height in between these allowed levels. That would be a quantized swing. This is exactly what happens in the quantum realm. A quantum harmonic oscillator, which could be an atom vibrating in a molecule or an electron in a trap, cannot have just any amount of energy. Its energy is quantized. It can only exist at specific allowed energy levels, like it's standing on the rungs of a ladder. You can be on the first rung, the second rung, or the third, but you can never be hovering between two rungs. This leads to one of the most profound ideas in all of physics, zero-point energy. In our classical world, if you stop pushing the child on the swing and wait, it eventually comes to a complete rest, zero energy. But in the quantum world, that is impossible. The oscillator can never ever be completely still. It is always, even if it is absolute coldest possible state, jiggling and vibrating with a tiny fundamental amount of energy. It is always on at least the first rung of the energy ladder. This is not a flaw in our measurements. It is a fundamental property of the universe. Everything at the tiniest level is always in motion. The vacuum of empty space itself is not truly empty. It is a seething sea of this zero-point energy. To sum it all up, here are the main features of the quantum harmonic oscillator. Number 1, energy ladder. Energy does not flow like a ramp. It exists in fixed steps like the rungs of a ladder. A quantum system can only possess specific discrete amount of energy. Number 2, the jiggling vacuum. 0-point energy. A quantum system can never have zero energy. Even at absolute zero temperature, it possesses a minimum fundamental jiggle. The universe is never completely still. Number 3, it's everywhere. This is not just a theoretical idea. The quantum harmonic oscillator is the model that describes how atoms vibrate in molecules, how light is created in lasers, and even the fundamental vibrations of space-time itself. So the next time you see a child on a swing, remember that you are looking at a classical illusion. The true fundamental nature of reality is not a smooth, continuous swing, but a series of quantum jumps between distinct levels. The universe, it seems, does not do in between. It prefers to move to the beat of its own quantum drum. This strange, quantized rhythm is the silent music that builds our reality. Embrace the weirdness.
So I think it's enough for today. So thank you very much for listening and watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope this video is useful for you. So take care of yourself and don't hesitate to write an email if you have any question, query, suggestion, and even classes are required. Take care of yourself meanwhile. See you in the next video. Goodbye.